Hello, San Diego. I'm your host, Sasha Champion from Monumental News. Today we'll be focusing on Chicano Park. All around the country, people debate on the relevance of monuments. Should we continue to create them? Should existing monuments be taken down? The construction of Chicano Park was a fight. Some supported it and some argued against it. The fight for the monument prevailed, however, and now people from all over are able to enjoy Mexican American culture. Hallie is over there right now. Let's go check it out.
Located in Logan Heights, San Diego's oldest Mexican American neighborhood, Chicano Park is a beautiful monument that honors Mexican American culture. Can you believe that just 50 years ago, this park did not exist?
As you can see, the 7.4-acre park is rich with Chicano history. The park is home to the largest concentration of Chicano murals in the world, with more than 80 paintings that powerfully articulate the struggles Mexican Americans have faced. All around us, the historical forces that have always shaped our lives have become visible.
In the mid-1900s, the I-5 freeway was built through the area, demolishing homes and splitting the neighborhood into two.
In June 1967, the city of San Diego agreed to grant the Mexican American community the space underneath the Coronado Bridge to be turned into a park as compensation. But citizens were disappointed when after 3 years, there's still no park in sight and no plans of construction.
By April 22nd of 1970, bulldozers had finally appeared. However, they didn't come to extend the park, but instead arrived ready to build a new highway patrol station. Residents felt deceived by the city and state officials regarding the development of the promised park, and by 7 a.m., demonstrators began to appear at the construction site. Citizens of all ages formed a human barrier around the bulldozers to prevent them from working. The Chicano flag was hung from a telephone pole to symbolize the area's reclaimed meaning.
This, of course, captured the attention of government officials, especially how after the residents occupied the space for 12 days. But after months of negotiations and meetings regarding the ownership of the land and its uses, the formation of Chicano Park was signed into law in 1971.
I can't believe that there were so many obstacles the neighborhood had to face to get this park. It's now so beautiful, and although there could be no price tag put on all this hard work and determination, what was the cost?
Initially, the city designated $203,500 for the construction of this park. However, that number later increased to $321,500, and SDG&E donated scaffolding and hard hats to the artists. This money was used to buy the paint that would eventually come to cover all of Coronado Bridge's concrete pylons. It played a vital role in the creation of the beautiful monumental park that stands before us today.
Alongside these empowering monuments, we also see ones that spur up mixed feelings among society. Since its establishment, Chicano Park, like many other monuments, has been a source of controversy. Conflicts have always arisen between supporters of the park and critics of the park's taxpayer-funded extreme political theme. Today, the park remains at the center of political debates as supporters of Donald Trump have targeted it to protest murals and identity.
Although the park was created to specifically honor Mexican Americans, the park is enjoyed by people of all races and backgrounds all year long.
Now, celebrations of the park are every April 22nd as Chicano Park Day to commemorate the park's takeover and the fight that the residents put up for their culture and their neighborhood.
People of all ages enjoy the park frequently and is now widely recognized for its beautiful murals that blanket cement pillars of the bridge. The free annual family-friendly celebration features beautiful costumes and cultural pride of performers, along with live bands, a lowrider car show, art workshops for kids, and food and craft vendors. Thousands gather together to celebrate Chicano pride.
So how has this park managed to stay alive for so long? Although at first individual artists repaired damaged murals with most of the cost from their own pockets, it was eventually established that since the city of San Diego owned the land in Chicano Park, the Department of Parks and Recreation was responsible for land maintenance. The Chicano Park murals were then declared an Art in Public Places project in February 1987, with the city supplying $2,800 for the restoration of 2 murals. This was only the beginning of the long restoration process. In June of 1992, the Commission for Arts and Culture issued a press release regarding the completion of the restoration process of 11 murals. In 2011 and 2012, almost 24 murals were restored with federal funding. Today, the Chicano Park Steering Committee is in charge of overlooking the maintenance done to the park, including playground improvements, mural restoration, and expansion projects.
Now that we've reviewed the background information regarding Chicano Park, it's time to consider the public's opinion.
I think it just brings
as in like different areas of California and how certain parks and everything have developed over time, like such as this one?
Yeah, I think it has a historical and a political significance. It's a lot about just like claiming space and making a space for Chicanos in California, and I think it's especially relevant in these political times with the current administration.
So, since you guys have been like building around here, do you guys have a favorite mural?
I like the one that's over there with Cesar Chavez and like all the leaders. I feel like that's like the main one. But
My favorite is actually the one, I think it's by like a freeway entrance, has like Gandhi, MLK, and then I believe Cesar Chavez as well. That's my favorite one. Thank you. Thank you.
What age did you guys start coming to the park?
A couple years ago, we just found out about this park, and we doing something we never thought of. So it's really cool that we are.
So, what does this park mean to you personally?
By seeing it personally, it's like amazing to see that there's so much people or has history or lineage, and they're just like representing the Mexican culture. So it's awesome. It makes me really happy.
So, what's your favorite mural in the park?
One that's back there, like, I have a picture of it. If you want to see it.
Yeah, sure.
It's this one right here. This one. It's called Demo. It's one of my favorite ones because it shows how like Aztec is, you know, and the Aztec culture is really intriguing to me, and I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So, when was the first time you guys like came to
I would say 7 years ago for me. I would say 7 years.
7 to 10 years ago for me.
So, like, how do you think the park's like development has like impacted the community, and how has it like impacted you guys personally?
Whoa. That guy's something to say.
You say it.
Okay. So I think the impact of Chicano Park like as like a whole in the past like 7 years since I've been coming at least, it's brought a lot of like I don't know pride to the community. Like a lot of people are prideful of being from Barrio Logan. Like before they weren't and now they are. It kind of brings a big sense of community as a sense of like local artists are like painting here, and it's bringing a lot of like visual aspect to that. You guys have anything to add?
That was very good. I don't really have anything extra to add to that, except that until the first time I came here, I never even knew that this existed, and I think it's sad that more people don't know about this because it gives such a rich, beautiful history of the people in the neighborhood and the whole Mexican and Latino culture, and we love coming here because we see something new every time that we come.
Sweet.
It's a great addition to the community.
So, do you guys have a favorite mural in the park?
Tell them. Yours is over here. She's actually wearing yours.
That's my favorite one. My second favorite one is the Virgin of Guadalupe over.
It's the Beyonce
over
version.
there. Yeah,
Beyonce.
those are my two favorites. I don't know. You guys might have different ones.
My favorite one is the Border Angels one that says Amor si se puede. So
Yeah.
because like we volunteer with Border Angels, so like that's a personal.
I have. My boss has that poster in his office.
Yeah, we know who the artist is too.
So there you have it, folks. Maybe next time you are in downtown, take a swing by San Diego's Chicano Park. After all, to see the historical value behind a monument is to see a clear connection between past and present. I hope you learned something new. See you next time on Monumental News.